Hey guys, welcome back. This is officially our sixth episode of TI Talks About It. But yeah, welcome back. It's been a good, I want to say 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, maybe around there, 3 weeks. But we're actually on schedule. We're doing pretty good. We said we were gonna be like every 2-3 weeks, but yeah. But y'all actually, I don't know if y'all peep, but my edits have been getting a little bit better, just a little bit, not too much. Any life updates you want to give? Go ahead. I have one for her if she wants to share it, but
I don't know.
speaking of mental health from our last episode, y'all, she did something that I feel like was good for her mental health. She left a toxic place, environment.
I think he watches these.
Well, hi, psych. Anyways, hi, sir. You need to do better and treat your employees better. Like,
No, don't put this in.
psych. I'm just kidding, but oh my god, do you really think he watches these?
I remember when I first started working for him, he was like, "Oh, I saw you and your sister had a YouTube account," because he was stalking my TikTok. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was literally like, "What the fuck?" Because Angie was telling me.
She was like,
I was like, "Oh, you saw that?"
yo, but
Anyways,
I don't really have any life updates. I've been training my dogs a lot. I mean, that sounds so bad because you're always supposed to train your dogs, but I personally, I had to teach myself how to train them. I didn't have somebody teach me, so
how do you train them?
I I was watching YouTube videos, but I'm teaching them how to uh play with a toy. Like I used to like let them have their toys usually all the time, and I saw that it was starting to cause a few little like unnecessary problem behaviors. So now I'm just like letting them have access to a specific like their specific toy when I play with them only. So I'm doing better at that. I just needed to stop being lazy. Like I was saying in the mental health one, just do it. I've been being like that more. Like I just been telling myself more like, just get up, Ingrid. Just do it. Just do something. I've also been leaving um stuff not to last minute anymore like that. I've been trying to do better.
Mr. Clean, Naomi.
Yeah. Who's Mr. Clean?
Anyway, today's topic is
Theories. We have three theories. We were gonna talk about April theory, the March theory, and the string theory. So the April theory, if
I'll read it.
wants to read it out loud first.
The April theory is a concept that has gained popularity on social media, particularly TikTok. It suggests that the April brings feelings of positivity, happiness, and new beginnings as it coincides with the arrival of spring and longer days. Many believe that this month is more
Auspicious?
auspicious for starting fresh compared to January, often associated with the winter depression. I'm pretty sure you guys know what winter depression is. So, overall, the theory reflects a collective sentiment that life improves as the season changes.
So in all, basically the April theory is just like what I got from it is like April is the start of a new beginning and stuff, and like the month of April um is what makes the rest of your year happen. Like that's the mood for the rest of your year. At least that's what I've been seeing on TikTok and stuff. And honestly, thinking back on my life, like when I was younger and even now, like that is very true. Like every time in April, I noticed that like whatever happened in March and April, like the end of March and April right there is like what set the mood for the rest of my year. Like if I was being sad, it's like no, I'm just kidding. But like if I was being like not in a good state and I was being like, low on funds and stuff, like not the highest but like not the lows, like that would be like the set mostly. But last year, I had like a good month, and so like the rest of my months were like good. Like I was like okay. So this year I worked this last like the end of here to make sure like I was good, so that hopefully declares my rest of the year great. So maybe it's just a suspicious what is it called? What is that called? When you believe in something that's like a
A belief?
like a Like you know when they be like, don't look at no, don't like if you drop the star or something like that, or like when you split the pose. What are they called? Some whatever them things is called. But yeah, maybe it's just one of those. But I believe it. Do you?
Um, I could see it being true because once like the sun starts coming out, you're able to go outside and like not being home all day, and you don't gotta like go inside like to like the mall and shit like that. You can actually be outside like swimming, like
That's very true.
camping, like those fun activities just make you feel better. I don't know how to explain it. Like I could see the theory being true.
Thinking back in your like past years, do you think it was true in your past? Like you don't have to agree with it. Like,
Yeah,
do
I
you
think
actually
so
think it?
because I would just be outside. Like I would
That's
just be
true.
outside. I remember all last like 2 years, I would just be with my cousins all day at the park and shit.
Be like, we outside.
Oh shit. So I believe that the April theory could be true. It is true.
I think that's a very good positive way of looking at it. Yeah, like the spring starting and everything is like is giving a brand new start. I don't know if you, it reminds me of like Snow White. I don't know if y'all seen that. I think that's Snow White. That the part where like everything is just turning into like spring and everything when she comes by and stuff and all the animals. I don't know.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
it was
I know what
giving.
you're talking about.
But yeah. Now for yeah, the March series is when a lot of relationships come to an end during the time of March. Or like people from your past that you did end up stuff with come back and text you or something, you know?
So like reunite, I guess.
I guess something like that, but it's also like for where new relationships, like say you started your relationship like in January, like it's the month where it gives like rockiness, like you'll see if your relationship is gonna make it or not. Which I guess it makes sense because I don't know, March is like also that's there's like the month right before spring, so it makes sense because
You're gonna be like, no, fuck you, I'm outside.
yeah, or like well that or like I feel like people are starting to realize during this time of month, they're like, what am I doing with myself? I'm not like we're not progressing. Like, we need to cut loose or something. Like, I don't know. I guess people. It's like I feel like that's the like March and April is the actual New Year's resolution time. Like New Year's is everybody's partying and stuff. Obviously, people have their New Year's and stuff like resolutions, but I feel like people take it seriously until March, like towards the end of March and April. So I guess for me, that's why I think that's the thing. But I do believe it.
I've never experienced it, so.
You never experienced it. I have well, I have a boyfriend now that, so I don't think I'm ever gonna experience. Well, actually, I don't know because tell me why one of y'all old friends, even though he's not like one of my friends or anything, but he's someone from the past. Do you know the one that starts with an O? He got onto my TikTok recently, like this month, last month, like the end of last month. I was like, okay, that's weird. And then in the past, like some of my exes, when they had hit me up, now that I think about it, it was usually like during this type of time. And I'll be like, damn, maybe the March Street is a thing. I don't know. And then my friend yesterday texted me, or 2 days ago, she texted me and she was like, yo, like, guess who texted me? I was like, yo, the March Street is a thing. Like, I sent her the TikTok too after, like, because it popped up on my For You page from somebody. And I was like, this just happened to you. But yeah.
I've never, not that I recall.
I don't know. I feel like, well, you probably don't remember what time, cause never mind. She used to be on and off with this one person, but she probably don't remember like when it happened and stuff like. That was so long ago. But I also think that it's people taking more into account when they're actually going through it, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, it is March, it is April."
Yeah.
So for real, maybe a lot of people going through it, and that's why it's popping on TikTok. But
Yeah, I feel like nowadays it's normalized.
yeah,
Like going through that shit. All right.
it's because I feel like that's what you're going through in life. Well, I don't want to say I'm going through that in life, so no, no, I'm not gonna say that. But okay, moving on to our next theory. Do you want to read it?
The strength theory. My shit died, Okay, so
eras. The string theory is when the universe will keep two people apart until the timing is right. It's when the person was always hidden in plain sight, but the universe basically said, not yet.
I believe that the string theory is true
Why?
because I have experienced it, but I'm not with that person no more, so it's really irrelevant. But with that person, like when I used to go to school, middle school, that person didn't go to the same middle school as me, but he was always around that area. Our parents knew each other.
That is true. I actually knew them. That's funny. That is true.
Parents knew each other. I think that's all. I think that's all.
But like it was like he was always around, but you didn't notice or you didn't see it until it was y'all actually met, right?
Yeah.
And now that, like, even now he's still around and stuff because he lives next to our sister's boyfriend and everything. And I don't even think you see him like well, I be telling y'all when it's not meant to be, you just stop seeing like it's stop.
But
How did you have a string theory with the one you're with now? In a way, do you think?
I don't. I mean, we went to the same school, so I guess. I don't know. I don't think so. Nah, cause he he ain't grow up here, so.
That is true. That is.
So I don't know.
But isn't it crazy though? Like when two people from, I guess in a way that still is a string theory because you're still connected by emotion. That's this invisible line, and it drags y'all together. Because how did he come from all the way over there? He don't even know how he ended up. I think I've asked him before how you end up in married. He's like, I don't know. Like
my parents just came.
And like it was still meant to be. Like it's like it draws y'all together because I don't know. It's just
For a reason,
crazy, yeah.
Right?
Like when that's your person, like there's, I feel like that's true. Like there's invisible strings.
Yeah.
And even when y'all, I feel like even when they had been a little off for some time, I feel like they was still, that string was still there, bro.
Yes, bro. Like same with you. Like every time I went to a club, somebody is right there. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get away from you. Like,
and you don't even go to different places, different times at
yeah.
the dorm and stuff, and like you be like,
bro, like.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for today, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I hope y'all get a string theory attached to our podcast.
Comment down below if you guys have had a string theory or you guys believe in the theories we talked about today.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the April, the March, and the string theory? Let us know. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
See y'all next time.